Benjamin John Ben Howard is an English singer-songwriter. He self-released his debut EP Games in the Dark, followed by two more EPs, These Waters and Old Pine. He is currently signed to Island and Communion. His major debut studio album came in 2011 titled Every Kingdom, followed by two more EP releases, Ben Howard Live in the Burgh Island E.P. He performed at 2013 Glastonbury Festival on the Pyramid stage on Saturday 29 June. He will release his second studio album, I Forget Where We Were, in October 2014. Early life: he was born in Middlesex, West London in 1987 and moved near Totnes, Devon when he was about 8. He was raised by musical parents who exposed him to their favourite records from singer-songwriter artists from the 1960s and 1970s at an early age, such as John Martyn, Van Morrison, Joni Mitchell and Simon & Garfunkel, by whom he was strongly influenced. Howard began writing songs when he was 11. In an interview with American Songwriter, he stated that when he was a kid he started playing guitar because he liked to put words together and make stuff up. I was quite an imaginative little kid, I guess. So your standard little love songs turned into your standard adolescent love songs. I think you start getting your own take on things when you're a unregistered trademark real 18. Fata unregistered trademark S when everything changes. Besides playing the guitar, Howard also played other instruments as a kid. He easily picked up the drums and contrabass, but after some time he decided to focus on the guitar. After attending King Edward VI Community College and Torquay Boys Grammar School, he began studying journalism at University College Falmouth, Cornwall. 6 months prior to completion of his course, Howard decided to focus on making music full-time, making melodic rootsy folk music, with progressively darker lyrics. His reputation grew around Cornwall and Devon, and soon spread to other areas of the UK. After a month of sold-out dates across Europe and the UK, Howard was eventually asked to sign for Island Records. Music career: 2008 €11, early releases. Before signing to a record label, Howard had already released some material. In 2008 he self-released his debut EP Games in the Dark. His first major release was These Waters, an EP featuring 6 tracks, including The Wolves. In 2010, Ben Howard released the Old Pine EP, followed by a number of singles, such as The Fear, and Keep Your Head Up. Howard now had enough material to release an album, Every Kingdom, which would feature a number of his previous singles. 2011 €13, Every Kingdom. Howard signed to Island Records in 2011, due to the label's history of UK folk singers, including Nick Drake and John Martyn. After singles Old Pine and The Wolves were released in 2011, Howard recorded his debut album entitled Every Kingdom, which was released on October 3, 2011. He was nominated for the 2012 Mercury Prize. Howard worked alongside India-born and Chris Bond to make Every Kingdom, with Bond playing cello, keyboards, ukulele, bass and contributing vocals and percussion, and Bond playing guitars, bass, double bass, drums, percussion, keyboards, accordion, contributing to vocals, and also producing the record. He also toured with Bourne and Bond on his 2012 Every Kingdom tour, with support from Willie Mason. In 2012, Howard launched his music in America, with Every Kingdom being released on April 3, 2012, and appearances at South by Southwest in Texas and a US tour confirmed. His song Promise was featured at the end of Season 8, Episode 12 of TV show House. In May 2012, Howard performed The Wolves on Later with Jools Holland. He played at Pinkpop in the Netherlands on May 26 and Radio 1's Big Weekend in Hackney on June 24, 2012. He also played at the 2012 Bonnaroo Music Festival in Manchester, Tennessee, the 2012 Tea in the Park Music Festival in Scotland, as well as Beach Break Live 2012 in South Wales, Festival 2012 and Splendour in the Grass 2012. Howard also played a slot at the Austin City Limits Music Festival in October 2012. In November 2012, Howard released the Burgh Island EP produced by Chris Bond, which featured 4 new tracks. Once again released to critical acclaim, the EP had a darker, more menacing tone than most of Howard's previous work, with Howard also playing electric guitar, rather than his traditional acoustic. The second track from the EP, Oats in the Water, was featured in Internment, the fifth episode in Season 4 of AMC's The Walking Dead. In 2014, the song Promise from the album Every Kingdom featured in the USA Network drama, Suits Season 3 Episode 11, Buried Secrets. Ben Howard played on the main Pyramid stage at Glastonbury Festival 2013, on Saturday 29 June 2013, in which he played 5 tracks from Every Kingdom. 2014, I Forget Where We Were. In 2014, Howard headlined the inaugural Somersault Festival, based in North Devon, with other artists such as Jack Johnson. On August 5, 2014, Howard's first single End of the Affair from his second album was played on Zane Lowe's Radio 1 and Danielle Perry's XFM show. Fans erupted with delight and broke Twitter, with End of the Affair trending around the world. On August 18, 2014, Ben announced the title of his second album, I Forget Where We Were, on Zane Lowe's show on Radio 1 whilst releasing the title track from the record at the same time. Awards and nominations. Brit Awards. Howard has won both Brit Awards for which he has been nominated. Mercury Prize. Howard has been nominated once for the Mercury Prize. Discography. Every Kingdom, I Forget Where We Were. Guitar style. Howard's method of laying the guitar flat against his knees and playing it percussively was influenced by contemporary folk songwriter and guitarist John Smith. References. External links. Official website.